As this investigation enters its first full day, you'll likely see more evidence response team technicians working the crime scene there at the park, along with the Colorado authorities. Probably some experts from the FBI's explosive unit will be headed that way to help too, to kind of help process the scene, collect the accelerants and the components of the devices, as crude as they are, for forensic purposes and for evidentiary purposes later when it gets introduced into court. The FBI out early yesterday talking about how they are investigating this as an act of terrorism. Normally, it takes a few days for the FBI to come out and do that, but I think given the witness statements that they collected early on and the totality of the circumstances, it seems pretty evident that this was a politically motivated attack and anti-Semitic in nature, which fits definitely the hate crime statute as well as possibly an act of terrorism, depending on what they find out in the investigation. I think they have booked the suspect on state charges now and are working toward collecting the evidence, interviewing the witnesses, and being able to put those investigative hypotheses to the test by collecting that evidence and then presenting that to a judge or a jury later on through the United States Attorney's Office in the District of Colorado. While the forensic investigation is going on, there's also the recreation of the suspect's online persona and his physical associates. So likely search warrants will happen today, if they haven't already, at the suspect's residence and any other locations associated with the evidence that they get. They will be looking for online connections to anyone overseas, or if he just self-radicalized on the internet, or if he looked up how to make makeshift flamethrowers on the internet. All those types of digital forensics are being looked at right now. The Office of Victim Services also assisting this case, the victims of this case. They'll provide the necessary support to those injured and those affected by the attack in the park out there. I think when you did see the FBI come out early, that was because the witnesses heard him say "Free Palestine," and so a gathering that had been happening routinely since the attack over in Israel last year. Uh, for some reason, the day was yesterday to be able to make it non-peaceful anymore. So